cat is way better than the mimic octopus, and let me explain before you start freaking out. So as you can see right here, I have the moon cat and I got a mimic octopus, which took so long to get. I had to keep on opening up those paradise eggs, and I was able to pull off a mimic octopus at level 20. Now, I showed y'all a glitch in the previous video using starfishes and ostriches. I've been able to get my inventory or my pet slots up to around 7 pets total, and very, very soon, I'll be able to max it out and get myself another one of these with a level 75 pet. Why is the moon cat good? Well, guess what? Remember that sprinkler glitch that everybody was using to get the gigantic plants over here? As you can see, my entire farm is filled with the most gigantic plants out there, and these are all ember lilies worth billions of dollars. If you don't believe me, let me show you what I'm talking about. If we go over here, I have favorited all of these plants that I've been holding on to, and some of these are literally worth billions. I'm trying to break over $1 trillion plant. That's gonna be very hard to do, but I do have some strategies, so I'll be making those videos in the future. But this thing right here is 900k. That's actually not that much at all. Now, let's see. Let's go ahead and choose my ember lily real quick. So I think it's this one, or maybe it's this one. Oh, this is definitely it. So this thing right here, let's see how much it's worth, and that is $15 billion. That's right. But let me show you on how you can get this as well, and why the moon cat is way better than the mimic octopus. First things first, as you can see right here, I filled my farm up with a bunch of moon cats. Now, as you can see right there, it says they are currently ready, and boom, the entire glitch is now active. So as you can see right here, underneath the moon cat, we have this plant right here. I think this is a pink lily or something. But if you were to log off the game right now, so just go ahead and leave. Okay, we're gonna leave right now. And let's just say you rejoin Roblox Go Garden, the glitch will be active. So let's just go ahead and do this real quick. All right, I am now rejoining the game. Let's see what is going on. So I think my moon cat did end up moving, but basically what's gonna happen is there's a way you can actually glitch the game out and let the moon cat use its ability paired with sprinklers in order to get tons of crazy things. As you can see, here's my moon cat, and basically what the moon cat does, it makes your pets, or actually it makes your plants be 1.5 times larger. So every 60 seconds, the moon cat is gonna take a nap, and it's gonna make your plant 1.5 times larger. So new fruits within 20 studs will be 1.5 times larger. That is very, very good. Now, here's how you actually glitch it out. What you basically want to do is there was a thing called the sprinkler glitch, okay? Now, the sprinkler glitch was very, very simple to perform. All you had to do is clear out your entire inventory like so, all right? Then you would get yourself a recall wrench if you just want to. Just keep them in my inventory just in case. Now we're gonna get ourselves a bunch of sprinklers. So we're talking about massive sprinklers. We need some godly sprinklers. Oh, the glitch is actually being activated right now. As you can see, my moon cat is taking a nap, and here's another one. What you want to do now is get yourself a trowel. There we go. And we're gonna move the plant right here in the center. Now, when you do this, all right, and you have the sprinkler glitch active, it is gonna cause the plants on here to become giant. Now, if you relog and rejoin in, this entire plant will be actually massive. So it's basically like a new glitch, since it's gonna be a new fruit. What you do is you gotta, first of all, collect it, all right? You put the sprinklers on it, and then you leave the game. Well, first of all, you move the entire plant onto it, then you leave the game, and once you rejoin, it's gonna do the same exact thing that the sprinkler glitch used to do, but this time it's gonna be even larger than before. Now, let's just say you got yourself a mimic octopus, which is what everyone is trying to get. So here's the thing with a mimic octopus, first of all. Yes, it is able to copy abilities and make sure it performs it at 100%, but here's the thing. The cooldown on the mimic octopus is not exactly the best. So it would be great for the disco beat, and I'll show you in just a moment. Let's go ahead and place down our mimic octopus. Where'd he go? He was right here. Where's my boy at? Did we place him down? I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, boom. So the mimic octopus, every 20 minutes, it mimics and copies an ability from another pet and performs its ability. Very, very powerful, especially when you have a disco bee, which makes plants have a 17% chance every 15 minutes to become disco. So basically, if I were to have the mimic octopus copy the disco bee's ability, it would be a guaranteed chance that it'd make any plant be disco, which is great and all. And it would also do the same exact thing for the moon cat, but there's no point of having it on your team. That is why you want to have a bunch of moon cats. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but basically moon cats are OP. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, if you don't know how to get the moon cats, I will show you in just a moment how to. First things first, we're gonna go right over here, all right, and we're gonna have to do the summer harvest. And it is gonna be a little bit complicated, because you have to get the prismatic rewards. So you gotta get this up to, I think, 15,000 harvest points. Now, I made a separate video which I show you a glitch on how to complete this. It's just basically using a bunch of tomatoes paired with a specific pets and also sprinklers, and you're able to get these points in no time. And as you can see right here, the reward is a moon cat. If you haven't done this right now, go follow that video that I just did and get yourself a bunch of moon cats. You are gonna need it, I am telling you. So this way, you can do the same exact glitch I'm about to show you. All right, now we're gonna actually try this for ourselves and see if it works. But anyways, we currently have 1, 2, 3, and I think there's 4 moon cats. Where do the rest of my moon cats go? I'm missing one real quick. Let's see, moon cat. Boom, another moon cat. I told you, bro, we got so many of these. So anyways, we're gonna replace this with my capybara. Capybara is also really, really good. Here's what it does. It basically helps with like not losing the hunger and stuff. Definitely recommend having 1 capybara, especially if you have 8 pet slots. So if you don't know how to get pet slots, I made a separate video on that. You basically want to have a bunch of starfishes, and they are so OP because they can level up really, really quickly. I'm talking like level 60 in 1 day. So if you get like a whole team of starfishes, you can literally get all your pet equip slots in just 1 day. I'm telling you, it is actually insanely OP. All right, anyways, so we're gonna swap out my disco bee. I'm gonna place down some more moon cats, and what I'm going for, as you can see, look at the plants right here. So all these tomatoes are getting giant just from the moon cat. This actually got even bigger. This got bigger as well, and by having them all chill here, all these moon cats have been increasing the size of my ember lilies. And when I want to go ahead and sell them, they'll be worth so much money. All right, so let's just go ahead and try this out. So we're just gonna grab myself, let's see, I'm waiting for the moon cat to activate its ability. So I'm gonna look at this one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and choose a plant that we want. So I say we grab the, let's actually do it maybe on the sugar apple. I think that would be cool, or something new. All right, how about this? We're gonna try it on my sugar apple. All right, so let's do, what is this? A Feijoa, what is that called? I have no idea. We're gonna grab 1 trowel right over here, okay? And we're gonna wait for the moon cat to activate its ability. If your farm is smaller than what I have and it's more empty, this will be so much easier. But if as you can see, I have maxed out my farm. Oh, it's gonna activate the ability, right? Wait a minute, there's 2 of them together. Oh, they're doing it, okay. So hurry up, grab your Feijoa. All right, we're gonna place it down right over here. There we go, I'm trying to squeeze it in, perfect. And now what you want to do is sprinkler, master sprinkler, godly sprinkler, advanced sprinkler, okay? And then you basically want to hop off and then join back in. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest everything I got. Okay, we're going to leave the game, and then we're going to rejoin the game after about a few minutes. And basically, your plants will be gigantic or titanic. All right, so we're gonna join back the game one more time. Now, basically what you're trying to do is you're joining back, and also you kind of do need your friends to help you out, but you can try it without it. But basically you're joining back, and what's happening is you're gonna be able to move your plant over here, or if you haven't already, you can just like, basically just leave it as it is. But anyways, with the sprinklers and the moon cats active, it's gonna make your entire plant gigantic. So you're just waiting for this to activate, and then for the white flash. So wait for the white flash. It's gonna say your garden has grown, and you'll see what's about to happen any moment now. Whenever the white flash hits, this thing should be gigantic and the plants should be bigger. Now this works really easily if you have 2 different accounts. So what I'm saying is you want to have one account with the moon cats, and then you want to have one without it, okay? So anyways, let's just go ahead and see. Is it gonna flash? I don't know what is going on. This thing is supposed to flash, and it's supposed to show you what has happened to it, but that's basically how you do the entire glitch. It's very straightforward, but for some reason, my game did not flash. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we're gonna rejoin one more time. I'm trying to get that flash to work. So basically, the best way to do this glitch is gonna be to use an alt account. So you're just gonna have like one alt account that's just gonna be like looking at your current farm, and when you're joining back in, you're looking for your main account's moon cats and what they're doing. This farm is very big. It's a little bit harder to kind of execute this entire trick, but it still works if you just place the sprinklers and you have the moon cats, because it will multiply the size of any of these plants and make them giant. As you can see, look at this entire cherry thing over here, the LaQual, whatever it's called. It's already gotten way bigger than it was before with the help of the moon cats, and the sprinklers are currently still active here. Now I'm gonna make a separate video which I will show you all this glitch with an alt account on to make sure it's gonna work even better, and I'll be using my alt account over here. So we're gonna actually try it on like one of these plants that I'll have here. But yeah, for example, in this situation, what I would do is leave this tree account, okay? I'd have a bunch of moon cats, basically, and then I will place down a bunch of sprinklers wherever I want them, okay? Now, what I'm trying to do is stack the sprinklers with the moon cats, and whenever the alt account rejoins back in, while the moon cats are doing their entire ability, they're gonna stack, and it's gonna make all these plants gigantic. There's gonna be almost like a 4.5x, depending on how many moon cats you have. So if 3 moon cats are sitting here, these plants gonna become 3 times to almost 4 times the size. So it's definitely an insane glitch to be doing. All right, anyways, that about concludes it. And also the nice part with these moon cats is you have a 9% chance that night type fruits stay after the harvest. So if you technically have 7 of them, that's a 70% chance that any of these nighttime plants, for example, the moon melons, that they will stay after the harvest. So that's actually kind of crazy. You can actually duplicate your moon melons using this way, and you can have tons and tons of moon melons or any type of moon mango and like other things like that. Anyways, hit the subscribe button, click on one of these videos right here. We're posting over 2 videos every single day, so I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Yay!